What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Dragon's Dogma, where I'm actually kind of in territory that I never knew existed. That's what's so great about Dragon's Dogma, though. That's what's so fantastic about this game as an RPG. Really one of the great underrated RPGs of the Xbox 360 generation, where it's a game where there's just stuff everywhere. Like, so much care to detail was taken when they made this game. You can see it in every single dungeon that you play. You walk through and you find new stuff. What does this do? We drain the water! That's how you do it. I always wondered how you drain the water out of this place, because I thought you could do it, and I'm not the kind of person that goes and looks at a wiki. That's not me. I don't like that. I'm old school where, like, you just fiddle around with stuff, and if you do it wrong, you do it wrong, I guess. I'm not the kind of person that the second I get stuck, I run off to a wiki, and I'm like, please help me, noble wiki. Please fulfill my knowledge. I'll usually fiddle around with it for a while, and if I don't get it, I'll leave. And after I beat the game, maybe on my second playthrough on the way back through, I'll probably look at a wiki or a guide or something, like, oh, that's kind of cool. I never realized that was there. Oh, that's kind of cool. It still can't be open from over there. I was hoping we would find the little thing that we could slot into the door before we went back where we came from. Since we drained the place out, we should be able to re-access the top layer from probably this on this. What is that over there? What the hell is that? Oh, Christ. What is going on right now? Is he summoning those, or are they their own, like, entities? I can't tell. Man, he blocked all that shit. Alright, let's take him from behind here. Yeah, you thought you could down my friend, but it ain't gonna go like that for you, Chief. You done messed up now. I got you ground and pounded. Got you ground and pounded. Better get that shield out of my face, too. Did you just capture a ghost? Dude, I'm not even mad. I'm just impressed. Oh, shit. What is that? What is going on right now? Oh my god, bad things are happening. I think we dug too deeply and too greedily. I think we dug too deeply and too greedily. Holy shit. It disintegrated one of our party members. Yeah, this is not the place for us. Let's go. It's time to book. We gotta go, like, right now. This is not the place. Oh, shit. Okay, we went in too deeply and too greedily. I can admit it. I'm not too... I don't think we're gonna survive this one if we stay. It might be time to go. I don't know the quickest way for me to get back to town, but we just had party members get outright disintegrated by a ghost. Oh, goddamn snakes, too. And now I'm poisoned. I think we've got Mithridati, though. There we go. Okay, so we got the Mithridati. I don't think the rotten grand grapes are going to be that useful, so I'll use those. We'll hold on to the good ones, though. We'll discard that. Yeah, one's fine. I don't know why I have so much rotten stuff on me, but it's got to go too. It disintegrated one of my party members. Holy balls. That's crazy. I've never seen that happen before. Woo! The lethality of the situation really just sort of registered for me. And now we're all by our lonesome out in the middle of nowhere, too. This is kind of bad, all things considered. Ooh. Alright, well, how about this? I'm gonna make my way back to town. It shouldn't take me more than a couple minutes, but I don't want to bore you with it. When we go back to town, hopefully I'll be able to get at least some party members back. I think the ones that we just lost, I don't think we're ever going to see them again. They seem like they're gone for good. If we ever go back into a place like that, we need to have a... I thought that we were just going to be up against Saurians, and maybe in the worst case, we might be up against, like, some undead. Maybe, like, some random goblins. But we got rolled out on. We got made foolish, so I'm going to run back to town and I'll see you when we get there. We'll reselect some new pawns and then we'll head back out this way. So the walk wasn't that bad. It was about what I expected, 4 or 5 minutes, but I didn't want to waste time in the episode doing it. We're in recovery mode right now. We took a big loss right there. We took a beating, took a flogging. I'm pretty sure that when you lose characters, it puts all the stuff in your storage that they were carrying. At least that would be my hope. If it isn't, then that's a little upsetting. But at least, I mean, we've got those tablet things. I think I gave those to Amaranth, so we should be fine there. Let's bring her back. We can summon our pawn, but holy bejeebus. I don't think I've ever seen a pawn get disintegrated before. That was a bit more than I expected. It went a bit farther than I thought the game was going to go. I was like, man, I thought this was a family-friendly game. My grandma got me this game. And y'all in here disintegrating fools and shit? Ain't right. Ain't right. Just kill them outright, man. Why you got to disintegrate them for? It's messed up. It's real cold. It's ice cold down in the dungeon. Let's go ahead and ditch all this random nonsense we picked up. And, yep, we could probably throw the rocks in there. Not going to need the parry apps or anything. Definitely not going to need arrows. Don't need 2 pickaxes. So we can drop that in there too. And then it seems like we're in okay shape. Let me go ahead and withdraw now. And see if there's anything in here that I wanted. Lift stones. Those are not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it deposits. There's the altar slates right there. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure when your pawns die, it deposits all the items they were carrying into your storage. So I wasn't 100% on it, but I was pretty sure we weren't going to lose anything if that happened. There's the gear that they start you off with. It's pretty powerful. Like, seriously, this stuff is pretty solid. Oh, we got a surcoat right there. Did somebody else pick up the surcoat? Or is that just all me? I thought I already picked up a surcoat. I don't like using like DLC stuff like that, like reward items and things of that nature. I usually feel like it cheapens the gameplay. Speaking of which, we got a surcoat that we found fair and square in the dungeon. Yeah, it looks like somebody else pocketed it, so that must be our surcoat that we picked up in there. I think it'd probably be smart to learn some new skills too, because we've got quite a bit of DP going on, or the DCP, or discipline, or whatever you want to call it. We can probably take a few new abilities. The Tusk Toss, I really like that ability. It's nice to have. Compass Slash, I think, breaks you out of, like, when they're chain stunning you in a corner. It allows you to strike everyone simultaneously and eliminate them. So I'll take that. We've got shield skills. I'd actually really like to take some passives if I can. Easier escapes from battle. There we go. I want to carry more weight, too, because my armor is going to be heavy for the rest of the game. And so it's a good idea to take the passives that allow you to do that a little bit more efficiently, I guess. There's also some other little guys in here. Deflects your attacks back towards. Yeah, that sounds good. Do that. I've been blocking a little bit more lately, so that might work out for us. Now that we've got that taken care of. Amaranth. Yeah, I knew you were going to have some shit going on, too. I want you to mostly be a shooter. So take Triad Shot and then Pentad Shot. With the full band, you can do like a super shot right there. I would take Cloudburst Volley and then Downpour Volley. As far as core skills go, let's do that one so it'll take less time to nock an arrow. On this side, I would take decreases the recoil when firing bows. I would say that endurance is probably an okay plan. This is all just me kind of spitballing, so don't think that I'm making all the best choices right now. With her dagger skills, we can do toss and trigger. That sounds pretty badass. And that leaves her with just a little bit left. So we need to change her enabled skills. She's got Scarlet Kisses. Scarlet Kisses after midnight prayers. Got threefold arrow right there. We're going to give her Pentad Shot and then Downpour Volley. For her random little abilities in here, we're going to give her both the ones that we've purchased. I also need to set my abilities. So with my sword, did I get anything new? Compass slash. So that's actually easy to remember. I'll press the E button whenever I'm under a bunch of attacks. And then I think the other one's just passive. I'm pretty sure when you reflect the damage back at your opponent, that's a passive. We'll take fitness. We'll take sinew. Or sinew. And that should allow us to do quite a bit better now. We're going to rest till morning because I don't want to adventure back out in the middle of night again because it's too difficult to see. And then there's too many monsters around that aren't even a challenge anymore. Let's also select some new pawns for ourselves so that maybe we can get back out in the field. I don't know if it's going to give us the same ones or not, but I'd like to get some new ones. We got Apple over here. We got Jorgen. He's not wearing enough clothes. He's playing a little loosey-goosey right now. Yeah, I've been having trouble. My game won't connect to the internet lately. It's been a little odd. Antha. She's got like a glowing sword. That's pretty badass. They're both named Antha? Yeah, these have got to be the computer-generated ones. So these are the pawns that you would get if you're playing in single-player mode. They kind of have random gear, random skills, random everything. I kind of want people's pawns. Let me investigate and see if I can fix this. As it turns out, apparently I lost a connection like mid-adventure or something, and that's why it's been starting me in offline mode. It like defaulted it back to offline mode. I'm assuming that's a remnant or like a holdout from the console version where connectivity could be a little weirder at times. For right now, though, we should be able to get some real pawns back up in here. By that, I mean people-made pawns, because the people-made pawns are always better than the defaults they give you. Although we may not be able to... Let's see, we've got Alexandria. Ooh, she kind of badass. Yeah, you're with me. Hold on. You're coming with me. You, madam, are definitely in my party. Hell yeah. Apparently, we got Crystal in our party. That sounds dope. We got Cosmos over here. We need a wizard. We need a wizard really badly. How do we have like a random level 50 in here? Huh. Weird. Ventus Hyacea. I kind of like him. This is a man that likes to live fancy. And I can respect that. He's got Grand Ingle, he's got Levin, and he's got Silentium. He's got Anodyne, Halidum. Oh, man, this guy's a pimp. This dude is the shit. This guy's in my group. Yup.
I am honored to travel with you.
Yeah, this guy's hella badass. He's got, like, the skill sets to make that, I don't know, bill wet? Why would a bill need to be wet? Either way, it's the only thing I could come up with. He's got the skill set to get those kills wet with blood. There, that works a little better. I'm going to walk back out. I just wanted to, we've got... Cool. We look like a real adventure party now. Did I get my Sir code out? Either way, I will see you on the opposite end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep until morning. And then on top of that... Oop, I don't want to deposit. I want to withdraw. I'll meet you when we go back. We're going to do the storyline for a little bit because we got our ass kicked real bad when we were down in that dungeon. So I'm thinking maybe I should come back later and just hope that it goes better next time. Sometimes you're going to have to quit an adventure in this game and just come back when you're better prepared. I don't like it. I hate retreating, but it is what it is. So I'll see you on the other side. Quite a long walk right there, but I'll tell you what. Crystal makes one thing crystal clear. Oh my god. Whoever's pawned this lady is right here. She is an animal. She is a downright fiend. For being level 15, she gets in there. She gets in there and she causes problems for some people. We've made it to our quest destination. If you don't know where that is, you just go all the way east. You just follow the road east. And you'll meet up with the lady who's got our snake's head on the back of an ox cart, I guess. Let's check these tents real fast for anything that might be useful later on in our journeys. In addition to that, you may recognize this river right here. That is indeed the river that we followed when we were getting into the cave that totally kicked our asses. The joys of not being leveled properly, and then the dungeon just shifts from, like, easy mode to hard mode in a second. Let's do this thing.
I trust you rested well, given the hour. The Arisen arose late this day, eh?
We make for the capital, men. Like as not, the cart will draw beasts along the way. Stay vigilant. But fear not. We walk with the Arisen, slayer of hydras.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Let us go!
Indeed, I am the slayer of the Hydra that I totally didn't chop the head off of. It wasn't my plan. It's kind of overcast today, isn't it? I was going to say, it doesn't feel like it's the middle of the day right now. It feels like it's kind of dark. What you got to say, Crystal? What a badass. That's the coolest character ever. Whoever that is, well done. Your pawn is the shit. I bought Amaranth new gear, but she looks kind of goofy right now. I don't know what she's got going on. I tried real hard. That's all you can really say about her accessorization right now. Oh, you guys will be fine. This one goblin. He's like a 2.5-foot guy with a knife. Just stab him. We've actually over-leveled too, so we should be able to just wander our way through this without too much trouble. This is an entire zone, this transition zone in between Grand Soren and the original zone that we started in.
This is a nest for every manner of foul beasts, Sir Arisen. No man can say from where they will strike.
This nest is home to harpies.
Pray be careful.
Harpy!
And here's our first introduction to harpies. Oh, there it is. That one's down. There we go, I'll get her. Seems alright to me. These shouldn't be any real tangible threat. The only way I could see this being hard is if you rush the storyline, I guess. If you're one of those people that just wants to do the main storyline and don't level at all and don't really do any dungeons or whatever, you might have some trouble with this maybe, but even so, there's so many like NPCs and whatnot here that I find that hard to believe. We should pick up all the harpy loot while we're here. I think the harpy loot, by and large, is useful for upgrading something. I just can't remember what. What is my... Oh my god, I'm like glowing with holy light right now. I am the warrior! I've got a shield of light! What do you have? How come you get to dominate the camera time? That's upsetting. I want to dominate the camera time. I don't know what my sword is imbued with right now. I'm just going to assume that it's lemon powers. My sword is imbued with the power of lemony freshness. You can go down like all these little side paths and they'll wait for you back here. I don't know if it's worth it to most people. We'll do it because I hate doing what I'm supposed to and I don't listen to orders very well. But I think that right there, there's no climbing back up once you jump down there. So you get the treasure chest and then I think I got to go around the long way. And I don't think that's going to work for me. I would rather follow this pass down and just kind of see what happens. Can I fail this quest by being too far from the cart? I don't know. We're about to find out. Coin pouch. You want $1,000? Because we just found $1,000 inside of a chest. So heads up, we just got a little bit richer. Feel like we got harpies above us.
Is there truly no easier way to cross this mountain?
Huh.
Stop! No! Let go, fiend!
This will restore a bit of health.
What happened to you? Why is there blood everywhere? We've been here for like 8 seconds and you're like at minimum health. Oh, it's because they teleport. Oh. It's because the teleporter, I think, is doing weird shit. Let's just stick with the cart for right now. We'll come back over here and explore once we've done that. Oh, we got a harpy opinion. That's good. Not a harpy's opinion. Nobody cares about the opinions of a harpy. You just tell them, be like, shut up. When they try to talk, you'd be like, you know, I really think that plan that's going through, shut up. But I really want to talk about Congress and it's costed, shut up. That's how we deal with harpies right there. You just got to give them a good strong shut up and then you knife hands them. If you don't know what knife hands are, oh shit. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought the cart waits for us. So yeah, you can explore if you want. I did it the last time I was here. If you don't know what knife hands is, it's where you take like your full hand and you point it at somebody like sideways, like meh. You can't see it right now because I don't do face cam because I'm not down with that ish. But, well, I want to kill this thing very badly. Will they though? Trying real hard. I should have got that sky cutter ability or whatever. I like the songs they make. The harpies, they're kind of cool. I think they put you to sleep or something like that, but I've got that sleep ring that makes me immune, so not even tripping.
We have triumphed.
Yeah, over enemies that weren't even really a threat. Oh, treasure chest. Can you imagine somebody's job was to sit here and just put all the refuse and like all the random shit all over the map? You can hit your own ox, by the way, so be careful about it. I accidentally reduced my ox to like half health one time when I wasn't paying attention. Woo! I don't know what Amaranth just did, but she did some... Oh, man. She's doing some magicianship up in here. She's getting David Copperfield up in this bitch. She'd be like, whatcha? Magic. This is my magic right here. Look, I stab something, and then it's not alive anymore. Magic. Jazz hands. Meh. I think we can reasonably guess that it's going to be harpies. I bet it's harpies. Cart, are you still coming? Man, we need to get some oxen that got a little bit more Red Bull in them or something.
Keep watch for falling rocks on the path ahead, Captain.
Am I the captain? I don't think that I'm the captain. I don't think I got any notification from the upper leadership that I am now the captain. Well, it looks like we've got a hive of something over here. What is this?
You may find old paths divergence. Feed with a woman's form.
God, Crystal's in here getting vertical. Who thinks she could jump in armor like that too? I think I might be in love. I don't know. I'm feeling some weird feelings about an NPC right now. Her performance is way too it's way too professional. She's way too on point. I like a lady that can get shit done. I can't stand those types of girls that just like sit around the house all day. I like a lady who works. I like a lady who gets in there. A lady who can draw blood. Oh yeah, there's rocks falling all over. Okay, let's get up here. I like a lady that's got hands that are rough from work and suffering. So it looks like there's rocks along the top of the cliff here. I remember this. The bandits drop rocks on you if you don't come up here and break all the rocks, so you should probably do that. Otherwise, you might pay the price a little bit later. Knock, knock! Would you like to buy some cookies? Who are you?
A cloud of unease hangs over the land these days. A cloud of unease hangs over the land these days.
Huh. Those guys have never been there before. A bunch of adventurers come up in their house and just start busting shit up. That's hella funny. Alright. I hear stones. I'm not feeling too 100 on this. Oh, man. They hit my cart with a rock. What a dick. Who does that? Well, I broke all the stones up on top of the mountain, so we should be good. I don't know why I'm having conversations with a computer construct right now. Yeah, I've always found this quest to be a little tedious, but I promise it gets better after this. This is like the last quest where, well, there's some other obnoxious ones in the game, but this is the only one that, like, I'm just like, this takes too long and has no challenge. I want her helmet really badly. Her helmet is... Why can't I just look like Crystal? Oh yeah, I put on my tabard, by the way. Apparently it was an over armor, and so it's better than the plate mail we were wearing. Who had any idea? We had like a chest plate on and everything, but it looks like our little surcoat is way better. I was hoping it'd be a little bit sexier though, like, I don't know. Maybe look a bit more patty. Yeah, she tried to roll out like shit was gonna happen, but I was like, nah, Harpy, shit ain't gonna happen. You don't know me like that. I would really prefer to keep these dogies off the cart if we can make it happen.
I hold it. Finish it quickly.
Did you just pin down a wolf with your bare hands? Nope, she pinned down a harpy. Okay.
We cannot turn back. Stand strong and press onward.
As long as you think this is gonna work. Absorbent rag. Good. The next time we get wet, I'll be able to fix that shit. A school. I'm fine. I like our new party configuration. Our new guys are holding it down. I think losing our characters was probably one of the better things I could do. Alright, so we made it to the gateway. I think that's everybody. We got wormwood sap over there. I'll let the pawns handle it. There's a treasure chest up there. I've never figured out quite how to get it. I think you have to have double jump and be a rogue or something. I think that's what it is, because rogues get a double jump, and there's no accessible point from anywhere around that you can get to there from, so I assume anyways that you gotta have knowledge of the double jump. Are you guys back here? What happened to our cart? Okay. I think we're just about out of time for the day anyways. We're about halfway through this mission. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Dragon's Dogma. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.